Hi, Aries. Welcome to your horoscope for May 2020. Putting up the cards, I feel very cautious this month for you guys. You guys are a very proud and loyal sign, but this month I'm feeling like there could be something that's blurry. It's like the line's blurred. You're not seeing the full picture very clearly this month. And I want to say just be hesitant because as I was putting out the cards, it was like I was seeing a bomb go off, like the atomic bomb. So this could be maybe a sign as in your temper. So maybe try and keep everything just calm and collected as much as you can be. I also feel like there is a cause for some celebration for some of you for the month, and there is some sort of a lighter energy for some of you where it's a happier, new beginnings, fresh start coming there for you as well. So it's not all doom and gloom. I just feel that's coming in more to the later part of the month. When we're looking at finance and work, I feel like for some of you there's going to be achievements, and there's going to be being proud. You also, some of you might be put up to the front, as in like because you are leaders, and people are going to look for you towards advice and maybe towards where to navigate at the company. So whether you own a company or your management, they're going to look towards you to where you need to go and how the company needs to survive or grow from here. Some of you that are loyal, I feel like if some of you are like this, or there's a person around you who's like this at work, where they are loyal, but they're very social people. They have big hearts, but there's also this arrogant side of them where the sun sort of revolves around them. They're all about me. So whether or not that's about you or someone around you, if it's someone around you who's like that, I will say just be a bit cautious of them for this month. Just be a bit hesitant. Maybe don't go and make rash decisions if any like partnerships and your partner is like that, to do with business or the career. In terms of money, I do see it being steady. I also see some of you, there could be seeing a bit of smoke, so a bit of haziness. So some of you a bit unstable, not knowing where you're going, but for others, the feet are firmly on the ground, and it's about harvesting and new growth coming in. When we're looking at family, I do see it's a reasonably good month for family, especially as people spending time with their sisters and brothers. There's an ending, but it's not a bad ending. There's a new news coming in there for anyone with siblings, where it's going to bring back in lots of love. So if anyone's having maybe some issues with some family, like your sisters and brothers, this can maybe come to an end. But it's a positive. I feel like this is going to be a positive thing for you guys. For others, there could be a situation in the family where you might have to stand up, and the situation that's been going on with the wider family has sort of been going on for too long. It's making you tired, and you guys love your family, and it's now time for this to end, and you're going to stand up and want to make an end to whatever situation is, just to try and make things a bit more harmonious going into June. Now let's look at friends. The haziness I saw at the beginning could be relating to friends. I feel like some of you may have friends that are very charming, but homebodies. They're sort of stuck in the mud. They don't want to go out as much at the moment, which is fine, but I feel like that possibly might frustrate you a little bit. I know we are sort of stuck indoors at the moment, but for some who can meet up for exercise or other bits here and there, it might frustrate you when you find that other friends won't want to do that. But it's okay. I will go to relationships now. Have a look. I will say for some of you that are in relationships, it's a bit like for some that are having problems with relationships, it's like a simmering volcano, like the volcano is starting to go off. So I will say that maybe things aren't going as well as planned. Like all the problems are starting to resurface up, like the lava started coming up off the ground, and it's like you're gonna want to let this go. It's like your feet are firmly put on the ground, and you're not going to want to give in or let it go, even though the writing could be on the wall where it is time that you need to let it go, and to bring in something new and more worthwhile. For others, I feel like it's a time of waiting, a time of patience. For those who are single, I do feel like it could be a time of waiting. I feel like even with people meeting someone new this month, it's still going to be a waiting. I don't feel like things are going to pick up until maybe next month. I am seeing an affinity sign in the cards, which I'm going to say is more to do with hope, and try and look at the glass half full rather than half empty. Also, communication is very important this month to do with relationships, especially with ones close to us. Keep those communication open. Always try and say what you mean or mean what you say. Don't say one thing and do another thing. I feel like it's going to cause a bit more problems to your situation as well. You might have to spend a bit more money than what you're used to for this month. There could be some bits and pieces going on where you're just not, it's like the planets aren't aligning for you, and you might have to be spending a bit more than what you wanted to do. So just also be aware of that. I will say for some, you're just wanting to get away, understandably. You're wanting to get out. You're wanting to have fun, but it's just not happening at the moment, as we know this. You could be feeling frustrated, a bit bitter, because I think some of you have probably planned certain trips, and because it's not happening, where you're expecting to have a fun time, and now it's sort of turned sour grapes. Just, you're a very strong sign. Try and just keep all these things that are servicing. Just try and deal with them as much as you can without sort of blowing it up out of proportion. And then in terms of your health, I see it reasonably good. I know I do still see you stuck inside. Unfortunately, I don't see you going out as much, although exercising is something that is good and I would recommend it. So I do feel like going out and about, being in nature is something good for you, especially for our mental health, especially for your star sign, being how strong you are. I'll also recommend that if anything does come up, also maybe you're missing in some, changing your diet slightly, maybe some vitamins adding in. So like some of you also are feeling a bit tired, lack of energy, lack of motivation, and it's about, I do feel like going to nature will help you do that as well. I will leave it there for this month, Aries. So I will say I hope you have a great month, and I'll see you again for next month.